The befuddling politics in Rivers State continues to keep the bystander guessing, even as it unfolds. Barely 24 hours after their seats were declared vacant by factional Speaker Edison Ehie, Pro-Wike lawmakers, via a motion, adopted and converted the auditorium of the House of Assembly quarters to their hallowed chambers. Now, the 26 members in a motion, sponsored and moved by Ofix Cabana from the Andoni constituency, passed bills which they contend would end arbitrary removals and suspensions. The Pro-Wike group insists that Governor Siminalayi Fubara must be impeached. We are not at home yet, Jide.
Yes, I hope that these two fighters who clearly are not bothered about how the ordinary man thinks, I hope they will sheath their swords. My own concern is for this not to degenerate into massive violence. They can fight all day. It's their choice. But the peace of Rivers State must not be breached in a manner that will put the lives of our people in danger. That is where it concerns me. Because the Nigerian politician has shown himself to be the most devious brand, the most devious reign of politicians you can see anywhere. You can look at fire affected a small portion of an assembly complex. You then decided to demolish the entire complex. If you've seen that complex before, because I've seen it before, if you wonder how can someone do this kind of damage, do this kind of destruction, as if it's not taxpayers' money that will be used to construct.
Yeah, that's it.
And it just points to brinksmanship. Oh, the assembly may want to impeach me, let me level the whole complex so that they cannot sit. But nothing says they cannot sit somewhere else. What they cannot do is to take the sitting outside of the state. In the past, they wanted to impeach a governor and then they decided to go and sit outside that state.
Yeah.
They went and sat in Delta State. It amounted in the end to a waste of time. But nothing says that they cannot sit anywhere in the state capital.
Even in somebody's kitchen.
So now, they've chosen to go to the legislative quarters to sit. It is the law that will set the brains of these people aright. We need the judiciary to stand firm and do what is right. We have a situation now where four persons, the governor stood before 4 assembly members and said he has presented this budget. That is taking the joke too far. And the governor is educated. You can't say that somebody who was accountant general of a state like Rivers for 8 years does not know what he's doing. But the politician in him
is at work,
driven by the yes men and women who say, look, nothing will happen, do it, has made him to do what even in his heart of heart he knows is ridiculous. To say that you are presenting a budget before 4 persons. In a House of Assembly of 32 persons, you presented to 4 persons.
And it's been signed into law.
He knows that what he has done is ridiculous. That's the point that I'm making.
I know.
Now, he can easily remember that somebody in Edo State did something similar. And he used the courts to
validate
frustrate every attempt to redress what he had done. The judiciary is the last hope of our nation, not just the last hope of the common man. The judiciary on this rivers matter has to do its job. Giving contrary judgments by courts of coordinate jurisdiction is a ridiculous and irresponsible thing that judges do. You can't, a matter in which a court that your court is not superior to, you can't go and be giving
contrary judgment.
Yes. I mean, it makes no sense. It's a superior court that can do that. But we are saying that it's already part of the way the judiciary behaves in our country. So, in the matter of rivers, no one knows how the thing will all end. All we are concerned about is let it not lead to bloodletting in the manner that will cause innocent people. There was one philosopher that said, unfortunately in all wars, those who die are those who do not deserve to die. Because the politicians who fan the embers of war, they usually do not pay with their lives. It is the ordinary people who pay with their lives. And if care is not taken, the rate at which Fubara and Wike are going, we'll start seeing people killing themselves. We'll start seeing cultists take over the streets, fighting one another, rival cult groups, because rivers, they have them in abundance.
Yeah.
They'll start fighting one another. That's not what we want to see. There has to be an opportunity to even resolve this matter. You know, the APC reported that the president's intervention failed. That doesn't mean that men of wisdom
and goodwill
can still not come in and stem this tide. It will be good if such elderly people, respected people, the other judges of this world can step in and say, gentlemen, we too have been governors in this state. Let this
apply the
stop.
brakes.
Yes.
All right.
That's what we want to see.